Hello everyone, I'm Heather, and we may, potentially, hopefully, at the minute, no reason not to be, going to America on a plane today. So, I feel like it could all be derailed even now, even though we're supposed to fly at 2 p.m. today. I feel like this whole time I've been like, eventually it'll be derailed. It's been cancelled once already. Loads of things. I thought, oh, the pingdemic, I'll be pinged and have to isolate and won't be able to go. Like, maybe our pilot will be pinged at last minute and won't be able to go. Like, anything could go wrong. But at the minute, it's set to go. So I guess at the minute we're going. I was agonizing about what books to bring with me, because that's what you do, obviously. The most important thing, even on a flight in a pandemic, is what books you'll bring. So I've settled for. Like, I've been doing this library challenge, trying to sort of like do a book bingo for library challenge, and I have two books left, or like I'm in the middle of one, and then I have two other ones after that, and one of them I've put on audiobook because it's quite big. It's Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. But then also this one, which is We Ride Upon Sticks by Cranberry. So this one, I think it's about Danvers. So it's where all the Salem Witch Trail stuff happened, but it's like in the 80s now. And it's about a hockey team, and everyone on the hockey team, I think, is either imbued with magical powers themselves, as the witches, or they're related, like descended from the witches who were part of the Salem Witch Trials. I don't know. But then I thought, is it big enough? You know, I mean, it is America. They do have books there. So I could top up when I get there, but I have to get there first, you know, and it is 10 hours. So is that a 10-hour book? Don't think that's a 10-hour book. I think that looks like a 5-hour book. So I have thrown in also this new one that I just got, which is called The Disaster Tourist by Yun Ko Yoon. I don't know how to say that. My Korean is terrible. Okay, sorry, bad joke. So this one is about like an island or something. It's like, Yona's boss sexually harasses her. The company tries to bribe Yona with a free tour to Mui, an island off the coast of Vietnam known for its giant sinkhole. Blackly comic caper with real satirical bite. So I'm pretty excited about that. I like translated fiction shorts, me. I reckon that's a 3-hour book. What do you reckon? I've also brought these to top up. A bit of favors to top up. We've got The Cheetah's Guide to Love by Juno Diaz, and also My Son the Fanatic by Hanif Qureshi. So, you know what? I think that's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna do me. I may look in the Heathrow bookstore though, just because there is space in here. Like, I've put the snacks in, I've put the books in. There's space remaining. I could probably fit another one in there. I do love a good airport browse, like an airport bookshop browse for airport type books, like books I'd only read on an airplane, you know, like I think there's a new like James Patterson, Bill Clinton one. That one would be perfect for an airplane. I'll let you know. I had thoughts, but I've lost them. They're gone. I'm gonna have to put a pin in this for now and discuss in the morning. The jet lag is too strong. Okay, my book thoughts from yesterday. So I brought all those books to read on the plane, but then I ended up doing what I always do, which is listen to my audiobook and watch the flight path thing on the screen for hours. So I've listened to a crap ton of Do or Die by Susan Brockman, like to the point where I'm almost at the end, and it's massive. And it's not good. It's not a good book. It's a terrible book. But I can't stop myself listening to it. I think because it's such like an easy listen, because it's just vapid as fuck. Like there's nothing to it. And it is terrible. Like the writing is terrible. The characters are terrible. Like the idea is, it's a romance book, right? And I thought, like, because it has action in it as well, and I thought because it's like an action book, it would be more like one of these books that I like where it's a romance, but the romance is just part of the book, you know? Whereas like it has a plot of its own without the romance, so it's fine. But no, it's not like that. It's like if you take the romance out, it's just like even worse of a book. So it's this guy, they have busted him from prison. Like he ended up in prison to do with like something stupid, like some drunken something. But then it turns out that he like made a deal to go down for someone else in order to protect his brother, whatever. Like it's overly complicated and stupid. But they need to bust him out now from jail, so they like get him out so that he can rescue these kids. And the whole point of the book is that he needs to rescue these kids, but the rescuing of the kids hasn't even happened yet. They're still just like messing around, like looking at each other and like being thirsty, you know, like, oh, but then she felt like when he took his shirt off, blah, blah, blah. Like it's terrible. Like all the baddies are from like a fictional country called Kazakhstan, which I'm pretty sure is just offensive. Like, anyway. I'm gonna finish it to the end because I hate to DNF a book, but this may be one of the only books on my list that gets actually 2 stars. Like I hate to give a book less than 3 stars, but it is terrible. After I finish this audiobook, I've got another one. I've got the Andy Weir one, and then I also have a physical book to read. And then once I'm done with those 3, I can give my book bingo card to the Seattle Library because I'm a Seattle bitch. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Is this what I think it is? I think it is. It is. Oh my god. What's in here? Oh, nothing really good. Oh, Judy Bloom. That's good. This one. Okay. Because we're jet lagged, we're in bed super early again. And I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that I didn't do a lot of reading. Like, I knew that this was gonna happen. So that's why I had to, like, get most of my library challenge done, like, in Wales. Because I knew as soon as I got here, it'd just be, like, us, like, seeing family and hanging out and, like, doing stuff. And I'd, like, not be able to do it. So I'm not complaining. It's just reality. I did listen to a bit more of that Do or Die book, and it's just getting worse. Like now they're on about like the brother that the main guy, the criminal guy, was protecting. His husband now apparently is part of a crime family, and they didn't know that before or whatever. Like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense now, and also like the thirsty talk is just getting worse. Like nobody's actually done it yet. like, someone just needs to have the sex, because all of the weird talk of like, oh, she hated him, oh, but the way he moved, like, oh, just stop. But I'm definitely gonna finish it. I just need to like finish it already. I also read a bit of A Swan in the park and also sort of throughout the day. I'm only a couple pages in, but I think I like it. Like, the writing is a bit weird, but like it starts out with this hockey team and they always lose, and they're like losing badly as well in here. And you get like a sort of like setup of the characters, and I think I'm liking it so far. I think from what I've heard, it does sort of go downhill. Like, people always start out really liking it, and then sort of halfway through, suddenly people sort of change their minds, so we'll see. I think the best score from today, though, was this book I scored at Fred Meyer. It's the book club book, like my office book club book for like next month or something, and I love compact American book editions. Like, everyone's always on about UK book editions, like, oh, the covers are better and blah blah, but I disagree. Like, maybe the covers are better, but American books are just more compact. Like, look, it fits in my hand like this. It's the size of my hand. This is gonna go fabulously in my backpack. It's just gonna go and I'm gonna take it anywhere. It's tiny. The American version, or the British version of this, like, I haven't seen it, but I bet it's fucking massive, and that's super annoying. Like, that's the thing I hate most about British books. Like, why are they so fucking big? Anyway, I'm not gonna rant, but I love a compact book, and I feel like this was a steal too. 25% off. What? Okay, so like, I'm super jet lagged, right? So I like fall asleep at 9 p.m. and wake up at like 5 a.m. if I'm lucky. Like, I think yesterday I woke up at like 4, which is super annoying. But I've been like trying to fall asleep again to my audiobooks. And like, I'm not falling asleep, I'm just perpetually awake. So then I've listened to loads of audiobooks. So I finished that terrible one, the Do or Die one. I'm giving it 3 stars because I feel like the sex scenes were good, well crafted and creative, but otherwise I would have given that 2 stars. So I'm bumping it up a bit. It was terrible, don't read it. I mean, if you like romance books, you're probably into like, if you're into that, maybe you're into that, but I would say no. Anyway, I moved on to Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary, and it's so fucking good. It's so good. I can tell it's gonna be a 5-star read right now. Like, the guy, the narrator guy, is so funny, and it's really interesting. Like, he wakes up in this robotic hospital with only robots but 2 humans, and when he sort of gets up finally and sees them, they're dead, and they've been dead a while. And he's like in space, and he's got to like piece everything together. Like, the robot keeps asking him his name, and he's like, fuck, what is that? What do I do? Oh my god, I know things about science. Why do I know about science? Like, it's so good. It's loads like The Martian, and I loved The Martian. So that's delightful. And now I'm now on the 2 books that will finish off the book bingo. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so I just got to finish off this audiobook and then the We Ride Upon Sticks book, which is being a bit problematic because I'm having a hard time finding actual time to read, which is fair, but I feel it in my fingers. It's coming to the end.
Just the salt. There's that too. Yeah, just down the hatch, one shot. Salt is the opposite.
Lol, guys, I'm back in bed. I'm gonna have a nap. My family is watching my kid, and that's the best thing about being home. Like, my family just watches my kid. Like, they'll probably get up to something dangerous, but I feel like it's probably fine. It's like a danger, right? It's probably fine. Anyway. Oh, I'm being summoned. Hold on. Okay, I was summoned away from my nap to go to the skate park, which was a huge tragedy, but whatever. Now I'm back, and now I'm definitely gonna nap. so excited. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop this vlog here. Maybe pick up a new one from here, or maybe just do like a normal video next time. I don't know. It's all up in the air. It's how we feel in it. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments or thoughts literally at all, please let me know, and I will see you next time.